Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. And as always, I am your host with the most, Ghost. Alright guys, just want to wish everybody a very happy New Year 2016. Or if you're Stone Cold Steve Austin, 2003-16. What? Take some time. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at HWMGhost. Today we got a special review for you. It's Royal Rumble season. And one of my favorites, Rumble 2000. Live from Madison Square Garden, January 23rd, 2000. 19,231 folks packed in the MSG there. And, going into this show, it was, Triple H versus Cactus Jack for the WWF Championship. Austin was out. He just got hit by the car just there at Survivor Series 99. So, Austin was gone. Rock was in the Rumble tonight, and, it was going to be a McMahon-Helmsley night by the looks of it. First match, Kurt Angle, who at this time was undefeated, and he would go on to fight Taz, who was making his WWF debut. And man, oh man, this was one hell of a match. Like belly-to-belly suplexes, the Tazplex, whatever that other suplex is. And Taz wins via, I don't know if it was knockout, whatever submission you want to call it, via Tazmission. So Taz defeats Kurt Angle, but Kurt Angle says he never gave up. It was an illegal choke. So Kurt Angle is still undefeated in his books. Match number 2. The first ever tag team table match. Man, you guys gotta go back and watch this pay-per-view because the Hardys and Dudleys, they put on a really good match here. The match started early with a 2-on-1 advantage when the Hardys, I'm pretty sure they put Devon through a table quick. And then the Dudleys came back. They attacked Matt Hardy. But all 4 of them were still out there. Then they set up a couple tables on the outside, like one on the barricade there, like across to the ring, and one just standing up like that. So yeah, 2 tables there. Matt jumps through one, and then Jeff comes flipping over the top rope through another one, trying to hit the next Dudley, and he moves out of the way twice. Hardys are hurt. Yeah, this is what happens. Hardys are hurt. The Dudleys stack a table on top of the steps and powerbomb Matt through there. So it's now down to Bubba Ray and Jeff. But all 4 of them are still out there. Sorry, guys. So then, what happens, they try to beat up Jeff, and Matt Hardy's there. They go out to the balcony there, and a bunch of tables are set up. And Jeff Hardy hits him with the steel chair. He falls through the tables, right? But you gotta hit an offensive move. So then, Matt Hardy's down there. He sets up a table. And Jeff Hardy swantons off the balcony through the table. What a match, man. I love it. This also reminds me of, they did another pay-per-view at the Garden. It was in Survivor Series of 2002, man. What another great match. I don't think it was it was Rosie and Jamal. The 3-minute warning, that's their names, and it was them against Dudley's and Jeff Hardy, man. Great match. Go check it out. But anyways, back to Rumble 2000. Next up is the Miss Rumble swimsuit competition. And man, this was really good, and then it got really bad. Jerry Lawler's in the ring, and he's introducing all the contestants. You got Ivory, BB, Luna Vachon, the Cat, and I think Jacqueline, who catches a nip slip during this one, kids. The judges here are Sergeant Slaughter, Tony Garea, I think Pat Patterson is out there, and Andy Richter is out there too. Mae Young comes out and her tits are flying out. Wow, man, it's a really nasty sight. But the judges award the competition to Mae Young. Unanimous decision. You figure they were all old folks, so they love those old Mae Young puppies. And later, the King was talking about Mae Young's the little pink noses on their on the Mae Young's puppies. Man, that was I love JR and the King during these segments, because they just play so well off each other, man. I wish the guys today had chemistry like this, like with you know, King drooling all over the women, and you know, JR is like so sarcastic during Next match is a triple threat match for the undisputed Intercontinental Championship. Chris Jericho and Chyna, who are co-champions here, you know, they pinned each other on Raw upcoming. This was going on for a good 3 months, I remember, and you know, it was alright. You know, they would fight over who would wear the belt, and if Chyna lost, then Jericho would also lose the belt. So they were helping each other win their matches so that neither one of them would lose the belt. You see, and they got to this match, and somehow Hardcore Holly says he's going to beat both of them and become the champion. So during the match, they do the spot where they're about to pin each other again, and they're like, oh, I wouldn't want to be the referee in that situation, but you know, Jericho ends up winning. He's the undisputed Intercontinental Champion, and he would go on to lose the belt maybe a week or two later against Kurt Angle. And speaking of WrestleMania 2000, I got a rebooking video for you guys. Maybe later today or tomorrow. It's in the books though. I got to get GNN out. But fourth match on the card is the New Age Outlaws versus the Acolytes. And honestly, I really thought APA was going to come in here and just destroy them, because in the video package they showed how they tore the ring apart, and badass Billy Gunn was bloody as all hell. But the match goes 2 minutes and 39 seconds. X-Pac comes out, distracts, you know, Farouk. Bradshaw's on the outside, and you know, Billy Gunn, he's on the he gets knocked out of the outside, and you know, it happens so fast. Whatever happens, one of them runs in, and then he just gives them a Fameasser, and they stole one pretty much. Match number 5 on the card is a street fight for the WWF Championship. Challenger Cactus Jack versus Triple H, the champion. And, you know, this is where they did the angle where they fired Mick Foley. It was, the WWF locker room then came out the next night on Raw or SmackDown or whatever. and they were gonna walk out if they didn't hire Mick Foley back, or Mankind, whatever. And then Foley demanded a match, but he said, it's not gonna be against me, it's gonna be against... He pulls his shirt off, it's gonna be against Cactus Jack. And man, that's one of those moments on in WWF history where you like can just peel off the layers, and you know, you get sucked into this storyline. It's really good, guys. Check out those Raws and SmackDowns from this time period. It's really good stuff, guys. And the match starts off with Jack getting an early advantage. Triple H brings him outside, and before the match starts, Triple H hands something to Howard Finkel, which we'll later reveal. Triple H takes Jack outside and hits him with the ring bell, and they bring a steel chair into the ring. You know, Triple H hits him. Jack ducks, leg drop to the chair on Triple H's face. Triple H is probably bleeding by this time. And they do the chair shots and suplex to the outside. Suplex on a pallet. They get a trash can and suplex on the trash can. Triple H has got a gash in his leg from the pallets. The 2x4 with barbed wire coming into play, you know. Jack hits the low blow on him after Hunter used it on him. You know, Jack's why Cactus Jack wore all that clothes, so, you know, when he hits with the barbed wire, you know, you're not going to take a barbed wire to the gut. But anyways, during the match, if you notice, you watch really carefully, they're beating the hell out of each other with that barbed wire, and then referee takes it away, puts it under the Spanish table. The thing's all falling off, and then Jack gets frustrated. He's threatening the referee and the ring announcer guy, Hugo, I think it was. And he gives him a brand new one. It's wrapped perfectly, you know. Smoke and mirrors, guys. And they also did that at WrestleMania 31 with the sledgehammer, too. So, you know, they Triple H handcuffs Cactus Jack after whatever the hell his name is. And that's what he gave to Howard, were handcuffs. You know, Triple H is then beating the hell out of him by the ring entrance, which looks like an alleyway in New York. There's a taxi on top of the entrance, man. These were the days I really loved the ring entrances. The Rock ends up coming, smashing Triple H. Then, you know, they fight back in the ring. Jack gets the advantage. Then Triple H, he brings the thumbtacks in, you know. Triple H wins with a pedigree on the thumbtacks. Then the Royal Rumble match itself was okay. You know, there were special moments with Rikishi dancing with Too Cool. And, you know, Rikishi was bad, but, you know, it comes down to The Rock, Big Show, Kane, and X-Pac. And The Rock entered at 24, you know, late entrant. They do the spot where Big Show goes to throw him out, but The Rock, you know, pulls himself back in. And then Big Show did, Rock ends up throwing out Show after, and, you know, later they would try to prove that The Rock's feet did hit the floor, but The Rock is your official winner in the books for Rumble 2000. That's it for the review, guys. Great show overall, man. Loved it. Subscribe. Peace.